Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jackson Jetsetting resort review. Today we're checking out yet another all-inclusive resort, this time the Secrets Riviera Cancun. It's located right next door and actually a part of the Breathless Resort and was created in 2020. The whole resort used to be all Breathless, but now this section alone is just Secrets. It operates a little bit differently than other Secrets resorts just because of that, so let's go and explore everything there is to do on the Secrets side, as well as the Breathless side, which you have full access to if you're staying at Secrets. If you're considering just staying on the Breathless side, you can check out my full video of that on the channel as well. So arriving at the property, you're going to come to an open air lobby. To the left is going to be the Breathless side, and to the right the Secret side. And behind the camera, the spa and gym. We'll check that out towards the end of the video. If you're on the ground floor, your keycard will get you access to the Secret side of the resort if you happen to wander over to the Breathless side. The Preferred Club is accessible to everyone here at the resort, and that's a big difference because a lot of secret resorts sell this as a separate category. So everyone here gets the Preferred Club access, which is really nice. This is where you'll find check-in, as well as a private bar and some light snacks throughout the day. And as you make your way outdoors, you'll see that there's several swim-up rooms available here, which is pretty cool. And there's a pathway for the waiters to go and deliver drinks there in the swim-up pools, which is really fun. Now, if you've never stayed at a Secrets resort, the vibe here is relaxation, a calm experience, and it's really cool at this resort specifically because if you love that type of experience, you can hang here all day, every day. You have your own private restaurant open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But if you're looking for a little bit more of an energetic time, you can head over to the Breathless side for a pretty intense day party. I've loved all of the service and food at all the Secrets that I have stayed at so far since it's joined the World of Hyatt. And if you are a World of Hyatt member, I recommend staying here because you get extra perks like points into your account. And if you're a top tier globalist like myself, you usually get extra perks like Preferred Club access. Now here you get Preferred Club access just by nature of staying on the Secrets side, but you do get that elevated opportunity to get maybe a suite upgrade or something like that. Now this resort is located on what I would call not the best stretch of ocean down here in Riviera Maya. Unfortunately, it's just not that perfect blue color, at least close to the resort. You're very close to a ton of different snorkeling opportunities and day trips where you can definitely get that action, but you do have a nice manicured beach here to enjoy at least the ocean environment. Rosewater is the Secret side's private restaurant. As I said, it's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You walk up and they'll find you a table. Everything is outdoors here, but some tables are a little bit more undercover than others. Then you have a nice television there that can play some sports too. So a very private experience here for guests on the Secret side. I really did like the infinity pool that overlooked the white sand beach and the ocean. So never really tempted to go beyond that pool. I feel like it's just such a nice looking pool. And you have a hot tub over there as well with those jets going on, so very relaxing experience here. You're not going to find like a poolside DJ. You might find some live music at times, but it's going to be a much calmer experience than right next door. So we're going to head over and check out what the rooms look like over here at Secrets. Now, I was able to view a 1-bedroom suite. So you are going to have 1.5 baths in this suite, which is really nice. It's good for entertaining friends that might be traveling with you. They have their own bathroom just for guests. Love that. Right next to that is going to be the mini fridge, which is all included in your stay, and you get a small bottle of tequila there. That's going to be a big difference from the Breathless side because they don't have any hard alcohol that they give away in the actual room itself. But a very nice bathroom here with a jetted tub there in the middle. Very high-end feeling. I love the look of this overall. A nice oversized shower for those couples trips. You have 2 shower heads there. Those are going to be standard at a lot of resorts here in Mexico geared towards couples. And then the main bedroom here, as well as a tote bag that you can take home as a souvenir. And then on the balcony, you're going to have a tub and then a few different seating arrangements. So very nice room here, very private. Very, very amazing time over there on the Secret side. Now, if you head over to the Breathless side, and you likely will during your trip unless you're dining at Rosewater the entire time, because you do have a number of different dining options that are open, as well as all the pools. Basically, the entire resort is open to you as a Secrets guest. I stayed over here for my video and was able to access the Excel Club. I believe you have access to that as a Secrets member as well. So it's a little bit of a private experience similar to the Preferred Club on the Secret side. This is called the Energy Pool, and this was a little bit quieter, still high energy though. No big DJ playing during my visit, but there's going to be a number of different restaurants that we'll explore that are around the pool. They have different sections. They were doing water aerobics, they were doing water cycling in here at certain times of the day. Lots of different sections to hang out, plenty of sun loungers around. It seemed like you could probably find 1 or 2 sun loungers available in the later parts of the day, but a lot of chair saving that I did see at the resort, so just keep that in mind. But a very beautiful pool and lots of little nooks and crannies that you can just find a little privater spot in this pool for your group to go hang out. They do have a little game area to the right here that you can check out any beach games or Connect 4, as well as book excursions. And then you do have the pizza restaurant and bar here down on the beach level. Now, I didn't get to try the pizza here, but I was very impressed that they actually had a pizza oven going. And then you do have a few palapas that you can grab and enjoy the beach. As you can see though, the beach itself is very pretty and well manicured, but the water itself, not a very pretty color. And that's definitely a detractor for me. I know that there's a big seaweed problem here, but this seems to be kind of evergreen, if you will. This is just kind of what the water looks like in this section. So just keep that in mind if you're someone who's a big beach goer. This is not necessarily the best resort for you. If you love pools though and looking out onto the water, then this is gonna be great. Beach volleyball was going on several times during my visit. Always easy to start a game. Lots of people just out there having fun, which is awesome. And then it's got really great views of the energy pool and the rest of the resort from here. One thing I did like about the energy pool is this little section over there under cover is the sports bar for the resort. So you don't have to sacrifice going inside into a dark room. There's pool tables, there's different games going on, and of course a bar. You also have a few restaurants underneath this area. This is called Bites in the morning and Strip in the evenings, and Bites is open just to Excel Club members in the morning. Most days I had a different experience that I'll get into in a bit, and then it's the Steakhouse in the evening. If you're looking for quieter time near the pool, definitely head out there in the morning. You can definitely hang out there without much interruption until about 11 in the morning when everyone kind of has their breakfast and wakes up from their hangover. On the top floor there's also a little VIP area. I think they really just use this for events at this point, but it's got really great views of the pool. Now behind this area is going to be the main restaurant section of the resort. Silk City is going to be the Pan-Asian restaurant, and they're going to have hibachi here, which is great. So a number of different Asian cuisines within one roof. And then across the way, you're going to have 2 dinner restaurants, Coquette and Spumante. Spumante is going to be the Italian restaurant, and Coquette is going to be the French restaurant. So we'll go explore Coquette first, walk through these double doors here, and enjoy just a beautiful French ambiance. Now, if you've seen my other videos from this Mexico trip, I wouldn't say this is the fanciest of the French restaurants that I've seen, but plenty fancy indeed. This is a much more casual resort. I do think that people dress up for dinner, but it's definitely not required. People definitely like to get out there and enjoy the sun. Now, Spumante is going to have a nice little Italian feel in here. This is where you're going to get your high-end pizzas, your pastas, different ossobuco type options. So a good option within the all-inclusiveness of this place. Now, heading back to the pool, the energy pool, one side here is going to be just for Excel Club members. I didn't see them really enforcing this too much, but it's nice to have for sure. So you just follow the signs, and then you can maybe find a few more lounge chairs available to you. You can also peek at those swim out rooms there to the left. Those are definitely the most popular rooms at the resort. If you're looking to book Breathless or any other resort in Mexico, you can reach out to us at jacksonjetsetting.com/book and receive a free quote. Now, before we go explore more restaurants, let's explore the other pool here at Breathless. It's a short walk from the energy pool. This is called the Party Zone pool. But first, right as you enter, you'll see the big red heel and the giant whirlpool. So it's a pretty cool pool / hot tub going on. I didn't actually have a chance to try out if it was a hot tub or not, but it definitely does have bubbles, so might just be a more enjoyable option for you in the heat. You have a few more shade options, and it's just really cool. I love all the day beds there in the middle. Some very cool pool options here at the Breathless Resort. Now, if you're here on the weekend, this is going to be the loud side of the resort. They're going to be doing some sort of pool party Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I arrived on a Sunday morning, and so they were doing the SOS hangover party. Seemed like there were plenty of people still partying though, so we'll show you all of that here. This is a much more narrow pool. They did have a few pool games going on, and then they have a above water DJ playing all the hits and a swim up bar here, as well as in the other pool you had a swim up bar. So a lot of different options available here. Maybe you're feeling more of a party one day, you can head out to this pool. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more chill, you can go over to the energy pool. Still, you're never going to find somewhere that is just perfectly quiet, except for maybe in those mornings. So just keep that in mind when you do think about booking the Breathless Resort. So you can see in the clip ahead, a little warning here. Definitely gets a little bit more adult with this blow-up doll that happened to be in the pool, it seems like. They also have an extra charge champagne bar over here to the right, and Veuve Clicquot sponsored cabanas that you can rent for an extra charge. So the big focal point of activity at the resort. I headed back in the morning of my departure, and it was obviously dead because the DJ wasn't playing. Wanted to try out the restaurant here and grab some amazing chicken quesadillas. And that's called the Barefoot Grill because it is the poolside restaurant, so you don't need, any shoes or anything to order your burgers, hot dogs, chicken quesadillas, that sort of thing. All the food at the resort that I tried was excellent, so definitely no qualms about sending clients here. I did love the beach area on this side. It seemed like there were a lot more palapas going on, though you can notice that there was a little bit of seaweed there on the beach, though for summertime, not too bad. I really liked how plush these sun loungers looked as well. So a lot of different options here for seating on the beach if you were looking to get away from the pool scene. Here's a look at the bar that isn't swim up in this area of the resort as well, and another look at the Barefoot Grill. Now walking back, you can see the different types of chair setups in the pool, especially the ones that are like in the water there. Those are going to go first, so definitely go and grab those early if you're looking to hang out at the pool all day. And another look at the giant whirlpool was pretty fun. Now heading back to where we began, another shot of the beach in the morning here, as well as the energy pool before everyone woke up. You have a shot of the swim up bar there as well. A couple different options for grabbing a drink there because you can swim up or head from the land side. Next to the Excel Club is the Nook Cafe. So this is going to be the 24-hour cafe. You have your espressos, all of that artisanal coffee, that's all included in your stay, which is really great. You also have ice cream and some pastries and things, different fruits that you can grab. So this is definitely your kind of quick grab and go option for breakfast or a snack. As you head deeper into the resort, you're going to find a couple of different entertainment options as well as a few more restaurants. Picante is where I had my Excel breakfast. For whatever reason, it was open to us in the morning on the morning of my visit. But this is normally the Mexican restaurant on property. Lots of different tequilas on the wall. Overall, food was very good. I do find that these breakfasts can sometimes have kind of slow service, so just keep that in mind. Don't be in a rush if you're coming to use your Excel Club benefits, but very delicious food, and overall was not upset at all about these delicious enchiladas. A little different than how I normally see them prepared, but were absolutely delicious. Another bar, of course, and then a few shops just for things that you might have forgotten at home, or maybe a souvenir or two. Always going to see these at the all-inclusives. And then over here, right in front, is going to be Spoon, and this is going to be the buffet. It's going to be open for breakfast, lunch, and I believe dinner, as well as late night on certain evenings. So it's open until 3 a.m. on the night of my visit. I did not go and visit at 3 a.m., but it's going to have a lot of different food options available. It's nice and large, can fit everyone at the resort. So it's another option for food available to you, and it's going to be a little bit quicker, a lot more variety as well. So after we walk through the buffet, just to give you all a view, I will rejoin you upstairs at the resort's theater. So Showstopper is the resort's theater. They're going to have entertainment here most evenings. On the evening of my visit, they actually had the Newlywed Game, which is pretty cool. They were serving free popcorn. It's kind of a weird setup in this theater because those chairs are movable and it's kind of strange angles, but it's nice that they have this available. And then right next door is After Dark, which is the nightclub for the resort. This obviously being a very popular option. This is the exact type of crowd that needs a nightclub. Not very big on the inside, but plenty of options for seating. Big dance floor there. So if you are into the nightclub scene, you're going to have that option available here at Breathless. Tennis court is going to be above this area, so I headed up to check it out. Up the stairs, couple of different flights, and then you make it to a turf-style tennis court. A little bit of shade on this side, but not a lot of amenities up here, but it's nice that they have this available. No pickleball. If you're looking for pickleball, it's only tennis here, but you can kind of make use of what they got here. Good views of the ocean from up top as well. Really beautiful at night as well. I wanted to sneak in a few night shots here. The pools are lit up in cool Breathless colors. This is kind of the color of the Breathless brand. Beautiful sunset on the night of my stay as well. But then I woke up and I wanted to go hit the spa. So to hit the spa, you'll head upstairs to where you entered the resort and walk down this pathway. It's kind of a hidden little spa here. I had to actually ask somewhere where it was. No real easy way to get there. You actually have to go up the stairs and over and then back down. So it's definitely going to feel a little private. There's some construction happening right in this area of the resort as well. But this is also where the fitness center is at the resort, and it was quite busy in the fitness center, but lots of different options for machines. You have your Peloton bikes. Make sure you log in and get your Hyatt points for doing a Peloton exercise during your stay. And then I wanted to stop by the spa because as part of the Exhale Club, you actually get a 50-minute hydrotherapy circuit included in your stay. And I've done these at several other resorts, as well as on some of the cruise ships that I've visited on the channel. And this is just an absolute delight. You have someone leading you through this very relaxing experience, and then little scalp massage. So definitely take advantage of this if you have access, or if you're looking to just enjoy your time in the spa. This is a good way to do it. I think it's a very relaxing time. Lots of different areas to hang out at after your treatment as well. So that should do it for our tour of the Secrets Riviera Cancun. Hope this gives you a good idea of what the resort is and what to expect, and the pros and cons of staying on the Secret side versus the Breathless side. Check out all the videos of my channel from my Cancun trip. I have a lot of different all-inclusives out there if you're in the market for an adults-only vacation. And thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you on the next video.